Alright, Ben Affleck, we get it. You can kick everyone's ass if you really want to. Hello once again, watchers of Good Movies. My name is Nick Pell, and this is once again coming from my apartment. Now today we are going to be talking about the film The Accountant. Now this is not about a mathematician who decides to start up his own firm and accomplish a lifelong dream of being an accountant. No, it's much more deadly than that. General idea of this film is that Ben Affleck, who is the main star, he is this guy with a high form of autism, I think is how he described it, in which he becomes very, very focused on completing a particular task, and he has to do things in a certain particular order, and that's just kind of how he lives his life. And so he's very, very good once he's focused on a particular thing at getting that thing done. And I thought Ben Affleck gave a very, very good performance in this movie. I really had no issues with it. You have this guy who's very, very awkward, very, very stoic, and yet he has this level of humor to him, especially when he interacts with other people. His interactions with Anna Kendrick, for example, are some of the most hilarious parts of this movie, because they're not necessarily supposed to be funny, but just how they're delivered, it just comes off as so hysterical. And I don't know if it was intentional, but it just had the audience just laughing because it was just so funny. I really liked Anna Kendrick in this movie too, because I enjoy the fact that she's doing stuff outside of kind of the musical scene, because when she got big, she did Into the Woods, she did Last 5 Years, she did more Pitch Perfect movies, she did what was kind of safe, and now she's doing more of the drama-esque stuff. She's trying to branch out, and I really enjoy seeing that because I think she's a really good actress, and I want to see her do more things once the Pitch Perfect 3 film is done. And I thought that she and Ben Affleck had really good chemistry in this movie because I enjoyed their scenes together. I thought that they just worked really, really well. That being said, she is very underused, I felt like, in the movie, because she has scenes, she has about 20-30 minutes worth of screen time, but then after a certain point, she just doesn't show up again for the rest of the movie. And that just kind of bugged me, because it's just kind of left in the background. Alright, let's keep going. And I don't know, I thought that she was going to be a bigger part of the film itself. J.K. Simmons is also in this film. He plays an FBI director of sorts, who is attempting to figure out the identity of Christian Wolf, aka Ben Affleck, aka the accountant, and that's a whole side plot which is going on at the same time as this film. We also have John Bernthal, who is an assassin, who is trying to take down someone for person who's hiring him to kill somebody, and so he comes into conflict with Ben Affleck's character in that regard, and that creates some pretty good action scenes. I really enjoyed the action scenes in this film because they're very well choreographed. You have Ben Affleck being a total badass, honestly, just taking guys down. He's doing it very fluently, very efficiently, and he is just nailing headshots left and right. He'll take someone down, headshot just for good measure, and it's just, that's part of the comedy in this film, because you just have excessive force for the sake of excessive force. It's just kind of funny. The film does move a little bit slow though. It is about 2 hours 10 minutes long. There are some slower sequences, and so if you're seeing it after getting 3 hours of sleep the night before, might have trouble focusing a little bit. I felt like the plot was simplistic enough to be able to follow it well and stay aware of what was happening. I also thought that this film did a really good job at taking a look at autism, because that's something which is kind of just touched on here or there throughout the film. But the idea that they put behind it was very, very cool, because the idea is that autistic people, while a lot of society kind of deems them lesser in the mentality and like the mental thinking, cognitive stuff, they might actually have a greater potential than is actually realized, and that we might be testing the wrong things for people who are autistic, and they might have this great capability that we just don't know that they have. So I like that fact. I personally have no real that vast experience with autism or autistic people, but I like the idea behind it, and I think that's a cool thing. So guys, The Accountant is a fun thriller. Ben Affleck gives a very good performance, very good action scenes, and he does a fantastic job. John Bernthal is a fun villain, and there is a very interesting twist towards the end, which I didn't personally see coming, but I thought was a really neat and yeah, a little bit strange way to end the film. But guys, those are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you hate it more than I did? Let me know. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe once again if so choose. I appreciate it immensely. And as always, my people, my name is Nick Pell. I'm going to go to bed now. And as always, keep on watching.